Hello. I just switched to the view of all of us to having the microphones on. So the first thing all of our intrepid viewers are gonna hear is hello, and then Lindsay say, I still can't get any. And that's all the context you guys are getting for that. Oh, we're off to a good start. Okay, I'm gonna take some drugs now. It's off to a good start, guys. Yeah. That's a thing. Uh-huh. And then we're gonna start our own sports drink brand as well. Sublime. But yes, hello, family, friends, fans, and fellow adventurers. I'm really sorry, but welcome back. Welcome back to Practical Heroes and our flagship campaign. I nearly said Immortals, but it's Sands of Syldaris this time around, set in the pretty much entirely homebrew world of Aeroth, where last time Linger returned from having not been around, only for Warden to just vanish somehow. You know, he went off around the town looking for answers because you, of course, reached the town, or the city even, kind of large town, small city, of Ebonwood, where you made your way to the Citadel to speak with the general in charge, one of the Knights of Jura, and you were told about the growing goblin menace that has been afflicting the town and nearby towns, with various raids that aren't too out of the ordinary until somewhat recently fire started to get involved, and goblins seem to be bringing a lot more fire than they used to and setting a lot more things on fire. You, of course, found this a bit suspicious and managed to draw some links between that and some other upstarts that they'd been noticing in town, talking about a god of the sun. Weird, that. With all this information in hand, you were sent away from the Citadel with 2 boxes of useful items to help you on your way. You have some speed juice and some nutrients. 1 vial each, and yes, Warden, you do have a vial yourself. I forgot to send you a message with that. But it should still be searchable in Shard if you just search for speed juice and search for nutrients, or I might be able to just drop them into chat anyway. Yeah, just search for speed. With all of, not potion of speed, speed juice. But yes, before we get too off track and end up just jumping into things, with all of that in hand, you went to a recommended location in the South District, where you met one of the town's more prominent arcana mechanics. You entered her workshop because she was, of course, helping with the mapping and enhancement of the town's sewers, because you guys are all of the opinion that it's entirely possible that these goblins that came from out of town might have potentially been coming up through the sewers. So, you took yourselves over to this arcano-mechanic workshop, and after some brief interactions with some of the automatons, you spoke to Britha, where you commissioned the reconfiguration of what's usually a remote-controlled airship for Rip to allow him to be able to pilot it around himself, for which Linger has now left Rip with Britha in order to get this work done. But you are also able to obtain a map of the sewers and a small symbol, which, just in case you happen to encounter any guards or any other sewer workers, you're able to prove that you're supposed to be down there. And with that, as you guys were leaving the workshop, that was where we'd left off. So, town music. What would you guys like to do as you exit the workshop back out into the town proper? That is true. Unfortunately not. Warden is somewhere that we hadn't figured out. Just wait till the goat returns. Yes, there you go. Warden's outside the workshop playing harmonica. He could just go for hours. He has no lungs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's just got a little, like, piezo. Oh, is everyone somehow muted, apparently? You shouldn't be. You really shouldn't be. There's music. Hold on. Yeah.
Read a shame.
Wow.
There we go. We should have everyone.
Flexed on.
Yeah, thanks, Max. Jeez, making me look bad.
Do we have everyone now?
I missed it.
We'll just wait for the slight delay to catch up and see if we have everyone's sound now, but we should have sound now.
Hey two, check 1 2. Hey two, check 1 2.
Red
Look
leather,
at
yellow
you.
leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
Oh, hype train is close.
Ooh.
It's rolling on into that station with the harmonica blaring.
All aboard.
I can't see what Max said because the hype train notification has covered it.
Right.
Nice. Well done.
Well, according to
Makes
OBS,
sense.
we have sound from everyone. So I think
OBS was
we're fixed.
lying.
No, because there was none before. I just didn't notice.
Oh, I hear it.
Cool.
I logged in.
There we go. Cool. So we're all back. Excellent. Sorry about that. You missed some top tier RP in which Warden emerged playing the harmonica.
I didn't hear it. It's not canon, I'm afraid. So.
Oh. No.
Oh wow, we just jumped in viewers by like a lot.
Nice.
Oh, hello. Oh my.
Oh geez. Oh goodness.
You are the hype.
Yeah,
Went from
Excellent.
2 to 9. Hello.
it did. It did.
Welcome to
Well,
our show.
yes, welcome. This is our second flagship campaign. Where you are now outside the Arcana Mechanics workshop. See how I segued that in there?
You're doing so good.
Mhm.
Not that OBS wants me to do any good at all.
Okay.
But programs aside, back in, the real world of fantasy funland, what would you guys like to do?
I guess fill in Warden on what we're about to do. Excuse me. So Warden, we're going to go down in the sewers. Is the possibility that the Goblin menace is originating from there, gaining entrance into this fair city of Ebonwood?
I see.
So that's it.
The usual.
Goblins can be a big problem for cities like this.
Yeah.
It is advisable to root them out.
See, my Warden accent wasn't so bad last time.
No.
Can I hear your Warden accent?
No. You're here now to
You'll
do
just have
it.
to listen to last episode.
It's all good.
All
You're
right,
here to do it now.
Why don't we head towards the Three Ridges sewer entrance, as that was suggested that would be the most likely place.
Yes, the Three Ridges gate, that exit out of town. There is a sewer entrance near there, and it's that direction generally. So to the west, that the goblins have usually been sighted. In fact, for our viewers, why don't I just go ahead and switch to our map view so you can all see the map. There we go. What? Oh, because every time there's an OBS update, it just changes every single fucking audio input. And I don't understand. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's the day of lies. I forgot.
There we go, everyone's back.
I hate the day of lies.
Thanks, OBS. We love your updates. Thanks. You make my life so easy. Thanks, OBS. Not sponsored.
Is there like another OBS like?
I use
Alter-
XSplit, which is almost
XSplit.
similar.
But I'm all set up in OBS.
We need to set up in the other thing.
I could help if you want to ever make a switch.
Maybe, or I'll do some troubleshooting as well.
Ooh.
And figure it out. Ugh. Apologies. Also, there's the delay anyway, so we've said we're back, but it'll take about a minute for people to actually get that. So that's fun. Cool.
We're back. I can hear it.
We're about
Sweet.
a minute away from these sewers, if my calculations are correct.
We are so back.
Are
Yes.
there
We
any
are
other
so back.
preparations we want to do? Do we have enough supplies? Do we have enough light? Is there gonna be light down there?
Do I have torches?
Definitely that prestidigitation to keep us clean is going to come in handy. I'm actually working on developing that skill myself, TBD. When we level up at the end of this session, probably.
You wish.
I do wish. I want a subclass.
So yeah, are there any other preparations you want to make then? So you can, of course, purchase torches or other light sources if you want, seeing as Linger has mentioned that.
Yes. Can I find a lantern?
A lantern? Like
Yes.
any
Ooh.
specific color?
Ooh, let's go for like. Do they have like a good like sunset orange?
Oh, that's nice.
Sure.
Awesome. How much?
It's kind of not as sunset. It's not as sunset orange as you want. It's like, you know, when you're
Okay.
shopping around a few stores and they all say sunset orange, but everyone's sunset orange is slightly different. It's
Excuse me,
Sparky
does
slightly
was-
off.
Excuse me. Does this come in mattes? I prefer mattes over glossy.
It's fucking orange. Blood red. Oh.
Yeah, this one's actually blood
It's blood
orange.
Citrusy.
Blood orange. It's fucking red. Oh my god.
Yes, it does come in matte. Let me just double check for you. Bear with me.
I do have a hooded lantern, just FYI.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
But what about one without a hood?
Well, you open the hood, and then it's
Whoa.
like an unhooded one.
Ah.
Sometimes you got to be sneaky and close it.
Does 5e have a non-hooded lantern? The only lantern that's
I'll
showing
take
up
a
for me
hooded-
is hooded.
I'll take a hooded lantern. Yeah, I'll take a hooded
There's
lantern.
the bullet one that like is like a flashlight, right?
Bunch of magic
Yeah.
ones.
And there's
That's
a,
what
yeah,
a
there's a
hooded one
bullseye
is,
one.
though.
Yeah, that one.
Isn't a hooded and bullseye the same one?
I don't know.
I think they are.
Let's
It's
looking
try
it
to
up.
search.
Yeah.
Look, everyone, stop what we're doing. Just everywhere.
Everyone Google it right now. Well, a hooded lantern will run you 5 gold, and a bullseye lantern will run you 10 gold. And if that doesn't tell you everything you need or want to know, I don't know what
Okay.
does.
All right, I'm gonna get a bullseye one. I'm gonna call it a bullet one.
Where is my?
But like bullet, like
Oh.
the
You know,
monster.
It's yours now. You own it now. You can call it whatever you want.
I
Do you
will.
have any bullet bourbon? That's where
Not
my mind
sponsored.
went. Not
No.
sponsored.
Where
All right.
did I put a character sheet?
That's the other
Fucking
difference. Bullseye
bullseye.
lantern is a 60-foot cone of light. The hooded lantern is a 30-foot radius of light.
I'll take a bullseye.
Bullseye.
Got the whole gamut
Alright.
covered then. The whole
Doing it.
lantern gamut.
Where equipment. Add.
Did I just like add it to my just put it on my chest essentially just have headlight?
Oh,
Sure.
nice.
Love it.
Warren's the guy to
Excellent.
buy like an LED headlight kit for his car, but never adjust it.
Oh God.
Or just like fucking blows
Oh.
out everybody's eyeballs. Yeah. What a
I-
dickhead.
I'm glad that is a universal thing because I hate it. And my
Yeah.
new car has a rear view mirror with a little switch, and if there's a dickhead behind you with those sorts of lights, you can flick it and it tints the rear view mirror.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
fucking
wow.
cool. I gotta
That's
get me
cool.
one of those.
It's
Oh,
supposed
man.
to be for like when it's foggy and everyone has the full beams on, so you don't get blinded by everyone's full blast headlights.
You're not supposed to use the full beam
I
during
am-
Yeah,
foggy.
that's
That's not how you're supposed to do it.
I am in so
you
much
fucking
pain.
Brits. You fucking Brits.
I'm in so much pain. I drive a lowered car, so everyone's headlight is always in my
Oh.
eyes.
rough. All right, I
price I
have
pay
my
for love.
bullseye camera.
And I've got my
Excellent.
bullet
Lantern.
bourbon.
I was
Why am
thinking
I
if it
so
wasn't
poor?
8 in the morning.
Sir, it's 9:30 a.m. It's drinking time here.
It's true. The national drinking hour in Ebonwood is actually 8. So any point from 8
Ooh.
onwards, it's okay.
It's actually not historically inaccurate. People would typically have like an ale in the morning.
There you go. You heard it here first. It's socially acceptable to drink in the morning.
Well, I mean, in Britain, absolutely. You have to do something.
Wow. Any other equipment wanted before I murder Mura?
You can't. I'm the best. I'm the best.
Famous last words.
Yeah, right. I look forward to death.
Same. Any other equipment that anyone else would like to purchase? Any ropes? Any torches? Any? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
So-
good question. How much rope do we have? Let's see.
Let's see here.
We got 50 feet of hempen rope.
Hey, I have a taxidermy kit in my bag. That's awesome.
Oh.
Just
We have anything to be
taxidermy every
taxidermy?
goblin you come across.
Oh,
Oh, I have 50 feet of rope. That's
Me too.
unexpected. I feel like
Yours.
Linger is going through this bag someone gave her, and she's like, I don't know. This is heavy. Is this? No, that's a lot of rope.
All right.
Mirror cracks her knuckles. I've got a backpack, a bedroll, 20 crossbows, 1 crystal,
20
1
crossbows.
crystal, 20. I'm sorry.
Yes, 20, just 20 crossbows.
No wonder
20
Mura can
crossbow
barely move.
bolts.
Yeah.
It's because she's stupid.
1 crystal egg, 2 daggers, 50 feet of hempen rope, a light crossbow, a lyre, which I'm great at playing, a vest kit, 1 day of rations, a tinderbox, a torch, some clothes, and some water.
And if you order
one.
now,
So I was
And
just
a
going to say
robot dog.
that was a very good Hasselhoff Buford impression.
hey, how's the dog working, by the way?
pretty good. It's a little clunky every now and again, but for the most part, it's running pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Try to get
Yeah.
Mara some more food. You guys were down there for an extended period of
Yeah.
time.
How much for some, like, I don't know, 5 days of rations?
That'll actually be 2,000 gold.
Yeah. Food is really expensive. That's why I
Per
quit.
day.
So you quit food?
Yeah. It's really expensive.
I feel like I only have 1 ration on me too. I feel like I had more.
Yeah, I feel like I had 5 days of rations.
Did you
Oh, yeah, you-
use them when you were heading
No.
to Ebonwood? Oh. Well,
Oh,
1 day of
well.
rations is about 5 silver.
Okay. I have 10 silver and a gold. 10. Wait. 10. 4,
I'm gonna buy like
30.
5
I'll
days
buy
worth.
6.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy 5 days worth, so
Cool.
I can just carry it for you guys because that would
I
be it.
give
Mark yourself off the
3
golds.
gold.
All the monies.
Already done.
Excellent.
There we go.
I just assume my meals will be provided.
God.
Yeah, the it might be hard to find the caterers down in the sewers, unfortunately.
Yeah, they find me. That's where you're incorrect.
Oh my God, are you gonna eat goblins?
Mhm. Goblin Tata.
Ugh.
Who are we to judge other cultures and their foods?
Exactly. Don't be hating on him. Don't be hating on bugbear culture, okay? So, presumably, with your shopping now done, unless there's any more you would like, you guys make your way over to the sewer grate? Or at least where the sewers
Not the sewer lesser.
entrance is. Yes.
Okay.
And certainly not the sewer medium, but the
Mhm.
sewer grate.
Does anyone
Unfortunately,
do?
not quite the sewer best. What was that, Ethan?
Anyone will do.
Yeah.
Any great one.
Excellent. So you head towards the Three Ridges Gate, one of the 3 entrances and exits out of Ebonwood. You can see there is obviously a queue of people who are just kind of being attended by the guards who are exiting the town and also entering the town through this quite large portcullis gate. As you get close, though, it is pretty obvious, especially around this side, so inside of the walls of the city, but you can kind of see where it's coming around the edges from outside. There are scorch marks all across the gate, the inner walls. You can see holes in the roofs of a few of the houses as you're kind of walking down the street. You can see there's scorch marks across doors, walls, floors, bloodstains from very clearly a somewhat recent fight that are being cleaned up by city attendants, but, you know, quite clearly stained on the ground.
How do they react to like several armed adventurers walking past them?
The people cleaning or the people just queuing to get out?
People cleaning.
They don't really seem to take much notice. They're just hard at work.
Yeah, good for them.
Good for them.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Gotta make that, like, 3 copper wage somehow. I've just seen Rip added to the the list. Out the corner of my eye. But yes, you can, as I say, see there is very clearly signs of what you were told about. Very, very clear that there has been some sort of attack around this area. There is not significant damage to the buildings, but it's enough that it's noticeable. With 1 or 2 that look like there's enough scorching on them that they quite possibly at one point were close to being burnt down, but seem to have been salvaged or rescued in time. What would you guys like to do?
Run. No, I'm joking. You're so silly. I don't know. I just follow the group.
Well, I will see if I can get the sewer entrance open. Not sure who wishes to go first. Probably a somewhat dangerous proposition.
I should go first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Feels right.
You feel very strong. Can I write on your back?
I just see that. I see why not. No.
So you're just
Except that the ceiling is too low. You might have an issue.
Oh. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Ugh. Those low ceilings,
Yeah, you're telling me.
they're always getting us, right? They're just so low and
says
A
all
bonk.
like 1.5
Five.
feet of Mura.
I know she's not a halfling or like a gnome, but she just feels like she would be, you know?
I feel like she keeps shrinking. Like, I feel like
She's
she
like-
started off at like
10
She
inches
slowly
tall.
becomes- she slowly becomes more chibi every day.
Yeah.
pick me up.
You know, she's like 5 foot, I think, or 5'4".
she was like 5'2".
5'2".
She was
okay.
like 5'5" or something with like the horns. or
That
I might
was
have said
it.
like 5'7" with the horns, and then they just progressively got smaller. Mira's gotten older and her bones have kind of like compressed. I'm joking. Osteoporosis is a real thing.
So while Steph rambles about osteoporosis, are you just heading straight on over to the sewer grate and just trying to
Gonna
Get it
drop
up and
one
out.
hand up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm gonna slip in.
who's pulling it open then?
I can.
Just okay. He was going to be a gentleman and open it for you, but
Oh, please, by all means.
after you, sir, and he'll try
No,
to.
no. After you. Like, I mean, if you want to hold it open, then don't.
Okay, so whoever's
Canadian
opening,
stare off.
whoever's opening the sewer grate, then
Hold it
give me
open.
a real
Oh,
quick.
All right, I'll go into the
strength
sewer.
check.
Oh, strength check.
Ooh,
Yeah.
niner.
Can I assist him?
Sure.
Ooh,
Chester
this is,
can roll again.
This is heavier than I thought it was going to be. Let me
Be nice and
another
allow it.
crack
There
at
you
it.
go. There's a
Yeah.
16.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you want to like lift with your legs. I just go
thank
behind
you.
him and like
Yes.
you know, just holding his sides.
I was lifting with my back, which there.
That's not good.
So with reasonably loud grating sound, the sewer grate starts to slide out of place. At which point you do hear excuse me from
Yes, sir.
over on the side as a guard approaches and can I ask what it is you're doing with that sewer
yes,
grate?
I'm glad you're here, sir. If you could just make sure no one comes and follows us into the sewers, it's a dangerous business we're about. So if you could just stand here, that would be much appreciated. Chesterfields, by the way, pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
And why is it you're going in the sewers?
He's going to say it loudly so that the whole crowd can hear. We are here to stop the Goblin Menace from destroying the beautiful town of Ebonwood.
Make a
Waits
persuasion
for
check.
applause. Persuasion I'm good at. My best skill. 15.
15. He kind of looks at all of you. And just, sorry, would you mind just waiting here a moment while I check in and see if you're allowed to be down there?
Sure, perhaps this will aid in your investigation of our ability to be down there or not. And he hands over the. Was it a cylinder? Did I write that down?
Yeah,
correctly?
it is.
Metal
It's
cylinder?
like a small, kind of like no more than an inch tall cylinder. almost like a... Yeah, I was going to say almost like a wax seal, but it's not. It's nothing like that.
I can't believe we've got our sewage license.
Does he walk away from us?
No, he kind of takes the small cylinder, looks it over.
Damn it.
Oh, sorry. As you were.
No issue.
And just kind of like nods awkwardly, turns around and, move along, nothing to see here, and starts kind of waving the people who'd stopped to look at the guard who was stopping people opening a sewer grate in the ground.
Yes, please, everyone, nothing to see except for the saviors of Ebonwood. Please, allow us time to get this matter sorted for you.
Excellent. Well, you finish sliding the sewer grate the rest of the way. And there is kind of embedded into the wall, it's obviously like a circular drop, effectively. And there is kind of ladder rungs embedded into the wall.
We climbed down.
Yay! Yeah,
Time
we
for me
climbed
to
down.
hop down. I'm gonna get down there and try my little
Carefully.
headlight.
Sorry, I'm just also trying to sort other things in the background at the same time.
Also, I still can't figure out how to make a custom background on Shard. So I'll need help later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ne c'est pas un problème. I shall help with that. So, you climb on down.
Mhm.
And as you start getting towards the end of the ladder, the lower rungs are certainly somewhat more slippery than
Ew!
the top
They're
rungs.
Press
Yes.
them. Clean.
Yeah,
As I'm
that
going
certainly helps. As you descend down, it is very dark down there as the grate above you slides shut. But, as he said, Warden flicks on his lantern. And you can see kind of stretching out ahead of you as assumed and noted by the map that you have, there is about 100-foot long tunnel which leads just only off in one direction until you reach the end, where it forks off to the left and to the right. The left takes you kind of up towards the West District and can kind of branch off towards the Citadel, but the right-hand fork will take you kind of down to the South District and towards the other gated exit / entrance to the town.
Who has lanterns?
I do.
Yeah.
If you're all right with it, I'll bring up the rear with my hooded lantern.
And I'll take point with mine.
And Liger and I will be in the middle with hers.
hmm She'll loop it on her tail.
Excellent.
I'm just making sure because I don't think I have a lantern. And I didn't buy one.
And she's got one of the bullet ones. Or
Oh, that's
Bullseye.
right.
good.
She's got a gun.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna keep calling it that. I don't know why it's stuck.
know
Linger's
what?
got a gun.
It's even shaped like a little bullet.
Awesome.
And you
We got
open
it
its
from
mouth
little-
to let the light out.
Oh,
There you
it's
go.
like a little kid lantern, like the
Yeah.
like they went to the circus and it's
Ooh, makes note. Circus with performing bullets.
yay. The ground rumbles. The stands shake.
But yes, you are now down in the sewer. It is now very well lit with 3 lanterns showing the way. What would you guys like to do?
Listen for goblins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a perception check
Do,
then.
do any of you hear any goblins?
Do you want us all to roll perception?
Why not?
Right.
Especially with Chester having said, do any of you hear any?
Because I'm not very good at percepting things. 17 there.
Boo, boo, boo.
Can I have my dog sniff out the goblins?
19.
Excellent. Excellent.
And a 3 for linger. Oh
Yes.
no.
All
Um,
No.
So,
It's not really chicken.
Chester and
Ethan's
Mura.
getting his dog.
Yes.
Oh.
You guys, you don't hear any sound or sign of goblins per se. You can hear just kind of at certain points on the other sides of the walls, and you can see on the map as well where other tunnels run alongside it. You can hear the sounds of rushing water. You do hear occasional drips and drops, and I'll see if I can do it. This could go horribly wrong, but when it works awesomely. You do hear the occasional little,
Oh,
if that came through the
There
microphone
you
at
go.
all.
It did.
It did.
people going
Um,
poopy.
Just little drips here and there of whether it's, as Lindsay so eloquently put it, people going poopy, or if it's the remnants of water having rushed through the tunnels, now dripping from the ceiling.
I feel like the pay for this job better be very high. Put up with this. Oh yeah, what's the smell like? Should we ask?
It ain't great, but I do believe you picked up some nose plugs
Mm.
Oh yeah,
from
we did.
the Arcana mechanic.
Linger just opts not to breathe.
Yeah, she can do that. That's cool. That's a thing. Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't inhale my poopy smell then. God, ruining the DMing experience for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Ew.
Nothing.
Linger the known Aragorn.
I'm specifically playing this game to ruin your time. That's all I have in life.
Excellent. I mean, is that any different from me on Thursdays? So,
It still feels like somebody else trying to ruin your life. To be honest.
yeah.
Mhm.
So,
We have a rant, but we won't go into it.
I'm going to switch us back to this view instead because I don't have a sewer map to put up at the moment. But yes, you guys are in the main tunnel. You can head along down to where it kind of forks left and right. It's entirely up to you. You can explore thoroughly or kind of pick a point on your map and try and head straight there. I mean, for the most part, you can see where other tunnels head up and out into the town. So for all intents and purposes, the town map is effectively your sewer map, entering from Three Ridges.
Is it all just tunnels, or is there like maybe a spot we see on the map where it's like all the tunnels like come together in like some bigger area?
So, kind of north of where you are now, so if you follow that left fork that leads up towards the West District, there is a larger chamber where a few tunnels intersect, and there are a few chambers here and there where various tunnels intersect, or it's just a large chamber that is noted for kind of servicing and things like that. But the first one you'd come across
we're
was
light in terms of landmarks on this map. Other than these few areas, we could head to one of those perhaps.
Yes, let's do it.
As good a start as any.
The first one you note on the map would it's kind of
Mhm.
level with here on the town map if you can see where I'm pinging.
I
Just above where it
can.
says Three
Mhm.
Ridges.
Right
So
here.
Let's see.
there you
I
go.
love pings.
Can you see the ping on the stream? Curious.
They would
Oh.
if I hadn't switched away from the
Yeah,
map view. It was just more for your
How
knowledge.
could you?
Just for where you are relative to the above town. And there are kind of there's a vague measurement almost measurement key at the bottom of the map. Scale, that's what it's called, a scale. That took me a hot minute. So you know if you were to try and head towards that particular area, it will take you somewhere in the region of about an hour to an hour and a half of just trudging through poopy tunnels.
Wow.
Ugh. Is there like a, you know how like a lot of sewers there's like the trough that's like the
Mhm.
water and then there's
Yes.
like the sidewalk?
Oh,
Is there a
absolutely.
sidewalk? I'm
Yes.
on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But there is
Little
still a
sidewalk.
fair amount of splash.
Well, luckily, Linger just got new boots, so no worries about her feetsies.
Starting to regret these bare feet.
Bugbear.
I thought they were. Yep. Damn it.
Ha ha! Let's beat you to it.
Yeah.
Because-
character.
I was going for slow and dramatic. And
Okay.
Over the top.
Fucking loses.
well, thanks everyone for tuning in to Sounds of Syldaris. See you all next
Sewers
week.
collapse. And everyone dies.
See you next week or the week after for campaign 3. A
Also,
Tarask
I'm gonna
runs
play
through the
cleric.
sewer and demolishes the party. See you next
It's
time.
reasonable.
I'm gonna play cleric.
Um,
I forgot what I said. Oh yeah, ASMR bard.
yes. Yes. So you trudge on through the sewers. It is slightly wet and slick underfoot. You don't really catch much sign of really anything or anyone else for the most part, until you start getting kind of towards the ends of this tunnel, where it starts to begin to kind of widen out and open up to where it would logically start to join into that large chamber. You can see as you're approaching, there are kind of a number of shapes kind of dotted around, just kind of at the edges of the lantern light, kind of some up against the walls, some on the floors. What would you guys like to do?
Investigate the shapes. What are these shapes? I wonder.
Would you like me to clean the area a little bit before you?
Yeah, if you could get this, get my feet as well. I would not say no.
So you head on over with your lanterns, and
And Mura.
Mura.
Cleaning.
As the lantern light starts to fall across the shapes, you can see it is a number of humanoid corpses. Number of races, none of which notably are goblin. And with that, we will go for a break.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
On that little
that's fine.
cliffhanger. So, we will see you all back here in 10 minutes. I will screw around with OBS in the meantime and try and fix all the issues that are happening that keep happening on and off. So I apologize for all of those, but we will see you back here shortly. Goodbye. And we're back. Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you for patiently
Hi.
waiting while we added an extra 2 minutes onto the timer. But we're back now. And we are back inside the sewers as the light of your lanterns washes over 4 humanoid corpses.
Oh no, corpses!
I hate
Gross.
corpses.
Blech.
There is
Ouch, but okay.
one.
Oh my god, are you a
Prison company excluded, of
That
course.
took me a second to.
oh my god, like there's a corpse.
But yes, there is one that is kind of up against the wall, and for a moment you'd almost think it was standing until kind of the light reflects off a rather crude-looking spear that seems the butt is kind of wedged against almost kind of like the, I want to say flagstones, but they're not flagstones, in the ground, with the point driven through the abdomen of the body and into the wall behind it. And the rest are kind of strewn about this chamber. There seems to be one that was sat in a chair at a table, kind of leaning back, throat slit, and the rest seem to have made it away from the table and apparently grabbed weapons before they were deaded. They were
Okay.
unalived.
Yikes.
I will go up to the one that's like skewered on the wall,
Mhm.
right? I'll pull the skewer out and like slowly set the body down respectfully.
Mhm.
Yeah. How deep in was the weapon?
I'm sorry, what?
How deep into the wall was the weapon?
Not super deep, just like enough that it's quite clear there was some sort of momentum, like a lot of momentum behind this spear thrust, and then it was kind of pushed down against the ground. There's kind of like, it's enough into the wall that it kind of held the point in place, but beyond that, not like, oh my god, this guy was impaled by a giant.
Mm-hmm.
Or a goblin wearing a
I'm
belt of
gonna-
giant strength scribbles notes furiously.
Hmm.
I'm going to check these bodies for clues and not at all look for gold.
Would you like some assistance?
Oh, yes, please.
Investigation check then.
And she's proficient, so
Excellent. So he
Which
gets
I need.
advantage.
Oh, perfect. 4 or 4 I have rolled.
I was just about to say, did you just roll 2 4s?
Yeah.
hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. It's quite hard, even with the lanterns. It's quite hard to kind of search through these bodies, and as you're giving them the once over, you do kind of notice that on 2 of them, the clothes almost immediately as you start touching them are kind of like falling apart. It's ash.
Ah!
Hmm.
And you can see kind of like
Those-
severe burning and scarring underneath.
Could be those fiery goblins we've come across and seen the damage on the outside.
Hmm. Do we see any other indicators of flashbang type situations, like scorches on the walls or the?
Give me an investigation check,
Walkway.
Linga.
I will give you one of those.
And let's hope it's higher than 2 4s. I can't believe you
I don't-
the same thing twice. The
Plus
chances,
0
man.
as well.
She's got a
That's
plus
fucking
6.
funny,
so
right?
hopefully-
Yeah. You can't roll lower. There you
Seven.
There you go, 17. So are you kind of heading around the whole chamber then? Just a little walk around,
Yeah.
shining the lantern around.
Yeah, principal boots clicking.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. You can see, because you have a lantern, you can, you can
So
see,
a little bullet.
yes, along the western wall of the cistern that I keep wanting to call it, that it effectively is. It's basically a cistern. Unless I'm just completely misremembering what a cistern is. It's possible. It's been a long week. But you can see, and it's basically kind of that same wall that you'd kind of followed in to get here, that leads along the wall where the outskirts of town are. There is a reasonably small, big enough for a medium-sized humanoid to crawl through, hole in the side of the wall with a lot of kind of scorching, scratching, and otherwise various marks and indications of a pretty rushed job and various random possible fiery explosions.
Oh.
Okay. I think I may have found the goblin entry point, possibly. Seems very slapdash. I mean, obviously, if I'd been planning this, it would have been a bit more elegant, but we can't always. Anyway.
There'd have
I
at least
think
been a
this is how we
poster
get
to cover the hole.
Yes. Lovely little goblin woman in a swimsuit. Washing a cart.
Amazing.
Or let's not be racist. Maybe it's like a lovely dwarven woman. We don't know what they're into. Maybe a man. Who knows?
That's true.
It'll be a multicultural selection.
Truly.
Of individuals in swimsuits washing a cart.
Body diversity. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
What
Well,
were we
it's-
talking about?
This
You
seems
found a
like
hole.
No.
We
a
found
likely
the entrance.
place.
So.
Yeah,
Yes, the entrance. Yes.
a likely place to verge off from these disgusting sewers into probably an equally disgusting goblin tunnel. There's racism again. Yes, speciesism, I suppose.
Truly. Truly, truly.
Well, Mura, you are the smallest. Would you like to go first?
Oh, well, actually, I think Rip is the smallest, but I would more than love to go first.
Well, Rip isn't with us. They're still back at the...
Wait, where's Red?
Rip's
Back in
having his
school.
airship souped up.
Yeah.
He's on Dude Pimp My Airship.
Oh, I forgot about that show. Wow. It's one of
Okay,
my
Rip.
favorites.
Here's the big reveal in 3, 2.
Wow.
Hey, Rip, we know you lost your brother last year. It's been really hard in here. That's why we threw in a mini fridge.
Okay.
So cosmic, unearthly screaming from behind his mask. He's excited.
Cosmic and unearthly.
Both of those things.
He is excited, and so is the void.
Wow. Yeah, Mura just goes. She crawls in.
Mm-hmm.
Crawling? Yeah.
Okay. You crawl on in. I think the first thing you'd probably notice is it's kind of slimy in this tunnel. There's little bits of slime here and there. Not quite sure who or what left it. Are you carrying anyone's lantern with you, or is Mira just going in blind?
She can take the bullet lantern.
The one that's frog shaped, yes.
No, it's shaped.
Okay, it's shaped like a bullet, but I want to get that one that's frog shaped that you showed in the chat for Mura because I
Yes.
think that's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
this one is just like that. It's just shaped like a bullet.
Yes,
So
she
it's
takes
still-
the bullet.
Bullet.
She bites the bullet.
The bullet. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
She takes it and
You clamber on in. And you can see as you kind of shine the lantern down it. It certainly seems to stretch on as an actual tunnel for quite some way before starting to curve up towards the end.
Okay. I keep going. I keep.
Okay.
You said it curves up at the end? Yeah.
It does, yes. I was just leaving it in case you wanted to report anything back to the others.
It curves up at the end.
I
You
believe I
hear
should
the
go
faintly
next.
echoing voice of Mura through the tunnel.
Well, that works out because maybe we're still echoing. I don't know.
You're not. You shouldn't be.
I don't know. My chat bumped, and that's maybe nothing happened. Okay.
I believe I will go next.
Yes, we should probably follow.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll slide in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I
Linger
shall
is
bring
happy
up
to
the
go.
rear.
There we go.
Hopefully the ooze will like kind of lube my way in.
Ew.
That's a
Why'd
fun
you say
sentence.
lube? Why did you say?
You could have said it any other
'Cause
way, but I
There was
appreciate
no
that you said it
better
that
way
way.
of saying that. Come on, guys. There was no
So,
better way.
Warden kind of, rubs his hands around a bit, lubes his entry, eases
Linger
himself in.
absolutely. Yeah. Gonna cast prestidigitation just continuously while she's going through this tunnel.
And then Chester at the back of the party is just like arms curled up.
You know what? He does have bugbears do get a thing where, in addition, without squeezing, he can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature.
Fair enough.
So he's got a fine time of it.
Are bugbears
Surprisingly.
cats? Like, what
Yeah, he
is?
He's just flattened and he's in.
Well, they're lanky, right? They're not bulky. So
Yeah.
I just pull
noodling
my
through.
limbs in.
You kind of look back at Chester and he just nudges a glass off the table.
Ah!
But yes, you follow Mura's lead as Mura is starting to ascend up the tunnel. And you can see as you're kind of coming through, the scorch marks are kind of getting heavier and heavier. Until eventually, Mura, in the lead, you can hear kind of as the sounds of the water and the sewer start to die away. Above you, definitely the sound of like wind and birds.
Oh, I hear birds!
As
call
you're
back.
starting to see light at the end of the tunnel.
There's light at the end of the. Oh no, go back!
Does that look familiar, Linga?
yeah, I avoid those.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yes, you are all. In fact, can you all give me an athletics check, please? As, whilst yes, people can technically climb, this isn't the most climbable surface.
9.
Excellent.
Six.
Ooh.
12.
So Chester's having a, pretty good, easy time of it all. Until You hear the slight thud of Mura slipping and bumping into Warden, who slips and bumps into Linger, who slips and bumps into Chester. You don't
Oh my.
fall, per se, but there is a brief moment where everyone's kind of sliding and scraping and scratching down the rough tunnel walls.
So undignified. Why didn't we get climbing gear?
It appears to be a little too slippery.
But after about 20 minutes of climbing, having collected yourselves and continued once more, eventually you emerge, Mura, onto grass.
There's grass.
I could use a little grass after that journey. Roll it up.
As the rest of you emerge up behind. You can see as well, if you kind of have a brief look around, you are certainly in surrounding foresty areas of the Sleeping Gardens as a whole, certainly outside the bounds of Ebonwood, but you can see just peeking up in the distance are the walls of Ebonwood.
How do we get here?
You know what? Even if we don't solve the Goblin Menace, the fact that we found this sneaky way into the city, I'm sure will get us some sort of accolades.
You do
I guess.
remember as well from having spoken. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Abort. From having spoken to the general in charge at Ebonwood, you do remember that the goblin encampment he'd mentioned was sited off to the west of Ebonwood, and you have now exited the west wall.
Well, onwards, westwards, ho.
Yes, I would like to toss out that perhaps even though we are outdoors, we should use our indoor voices, Mura, so that perhaps we aren't overheard by anyone that might be in the general area.
Okay. Rude. But fine. I will whisper.
Yeah, stage whisper. That's a good idea.
Stage whisper.
She stage whispers.
Excellent.
We all stage well. Mura, sorry, who am I? I'm Linger. Linger will also.
Hi, I'm Linger.
Who are we?
Who are we really? And that is an attempt to be stealthy, sir.
Noted.
If you would like. Just because we have a tendency to just announce everything we're doing loudly.
We
Yes.
fucking do, honestly.
Okay. If you're being particularly careful about how you're heading through the tree line, do feel free to go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so good at these.
21.
6.
9.
These rolls are mean to me, and I don't think it's nice.
Yep.
The end.
I've had the worst of luck recently.
Yeah, these fucking it's fucking shard, I swear to God.
I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
That's great for me.
So, you know, Linger and Chester are doing a pretty good job as you turn and watch Mura rip a branch off a tree and just hold it up in front of her face. And as you're like, oh, Mura, really just clunk,
No.
clunk, clunk, clunk as Warden's walking along next to her. Not as loud as normal, but still a notable clunk.
A notable clunk.
Sorry, I think something came loose when we fell.
Oh no.
Linger
gotta
just
tighten that
shakes her
knee up a
head.
bit.
Just okay. Okay, it's fine.
We're
We
trying our best.
We're trying. We'll get
Don't
there.
She
do your
whispers.
best, do my best.
Ugh.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
Oh no.
You said it.
Oh,
now you've said it.
yes.
A beholder peeks out from behind the trees.
But it's
'Cause, you know,
okay.
there's
it's
no
a pie
ceiling here.
salesman.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Cry,
Out in the
thanks.
wilds.
Head west, I think. Looking for a goblin encampment.
Yeah.
As you start on your way, Mura, can you give me a little
That's
perception
me.
check?
Sure. I'm so perceptive.
While I clean my moustache because the stuff I'm drinking is just all up inside it.
That's nat one.
Hell yeah.
Inspiration. man.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes, do you have inspiration?
baby. Where is that on?
Right
Oh,
at
I
the
see
top,
it.
I think.
Yes.
Right at the top.
There's a little tick
baby.
box for
Let's
you.
fucking go. I see it. Alrighty. I perceive all and nothing.
Emphasis on the nothing. You do, however, you can feel like a little bit of a tingle on the
Oh,
back
I
of your
feel
neck, like
tingle.
the hairs are standing up on the back of your neck a little bit.
I feel weird. You guys feel that weird, like you're like tingle on the back of your neck.
Yes.
I'm glad I'm not
Always.
alone. All the
It's my
time.
existence.
Good, good.
Constantly.
Warden's like, you
ever-present.
guys have hair on the back of your necks?
You guys are getting paid for this.
Exactly. Cool. So,
Chester is all hair though. All his
Yeah.
hairs.
The hair on the back of my legs and knees and buttocks and back and neck
Your
and head
buttocks.
and heels.
honestly, part of me kind of wanted there to be no hair on Chester's butt, like a baboon.
Baboon.
Oh.
A
That's just for
bugbear.
Like
special
he's
occasion.
just well shaved.
I don't know. I don't want to assume.
Full Brazilian down there. Yeah.
Oh!
Takes a team of gnomes, but it's worth it in the end. Literally.
Wow.
Oh my god.
God. Oh.
I'm not
What is
gonna
life? What is
I'm not gonna
happening?
share
I
what I
like
was about
that-
to say.
Lindsay managed to keep it together right up until the literally. Oh, God.
No,
I'm okay.
I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna be like, hey guys.
No, but after the session, we're certainly following that up. So,
No, we're not. Oh my god.
so
So,
Sal.
what are we doing? We're gonna go and fight some goblins.
Yeah.
off you
Okay.
trudge to the west.
No, off we trot.
Still smelling lightly of the sewers.
Oh, I do have a cleansing stone, so if anyone would like to
Oh, please.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
unmuck.
I like being clean.
Just don't drop the
All right.
cleansing stone.
Yes.
Only in the showers.
We have it's got a nice little rope around it, so we won't drop it.
Do like a bit of soap on a rope.
Yeah.
So. We'll,
Yeah, we'll clean off too.
we'll boop everyone with the cleansing stone to get them up.
Oh, we getting booped.
It's the soap
With
stone.
consent. Yeah, with consent, you know.
I give boop consent.
Okay.
You are.
Where would you like to be booped? Shoulder, arm, hand,
Nose.
nose? Okay. Boop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Minty fresh.
I'm so minty.
Bearskin.
Excellent.
Let's do it right in the butt plate.
Blink.
Thank you.
You just asked Linger to. You just asked Linger to slap your ass.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
also, let me just double check how the cleansing stone does its thing. All of Warden's armor vanishes. No, cleansing stone. Here we go.
It's
Dirt
a
and
highly
grime.
advanced
Cool.
piece of magical technology.
It was more, I just wanted to check that it does specify dirt and grime, and not that it would just immediately erase all of Mura's drawings.
Oh, no.
They're not drunk.
Sorry, her
They're not
graffiti.
all drunk. Yeah, fuck. They're elaborate on-skin tattoos
Mhm.
that wash off sometimes.
If it rains too
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
But yes, you have all been cleansed, and you head off westward in the direction that had been indicated to you by the general. And after about maybe half day of walking, so it's certainly starting to get towards evening time now. You do, if I can find the button, there it is. Boom. You do.
Boom.
Hopefully that's switched over for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do.
Oh, God.
Oh.
In this, as it's starting to get kind of swampy and marshy all around you, you do come across what seems to be the Goblin Camp. As you can see, there are numerous tents, or, well, I say tents, it's hastily constructed shelters. Animal
favorite.
skin buildings, kind of scattered around. And a large number of goblins just scarpering around this way and that, doing their thing. You guys are currently, you're just kind of cresting the top of this hill, and you can see this camp is about 20 feet below you. Obviously, it's still some distance away so that you can kind of crouch down at the top of this hill and observe if you want, but it's because if I just say like the Goblin Camp's 20 feet below you, you're just going to be like, oh, can we just drop something off into the camp? It's a little further away. Just for reference. And every one of those little circles of goblins on the maps is like a group of goblins, just to make life easier and not have the entire map covered in goblins.
These
It's not,
goblins are huge.
it's not
Yeah.
freakishly huge goblins, yeah.
Yeah, kind of figured.
All right, that makes more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense.
I did try and make the token like multiple goblins, but it just kind of looks like a bit of a mess to me at the moment. I can't remember what I put the thing at. It's just a blur.
All right. Well, now that the stage whisper. Now that the goblins are inside, Are we gonna go down and try to converse with them first? So is this a start firing down weapons and magic on them situation?
Mura looks at Warden. You know more about this than I do, for sure.
Probably advisable if our spellcasters stay up here, because they're within range of most spells. So,
Yeah.
well, melee can go down.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes.
You could try also luring them to this hill.
Oh, yeah. I like that idea. I like luring. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well,
Attack right now.
Well, if we can lure some away and break up the groups,
Yeah,
be.
that'd be advantageous.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I can 1 second. I'll be right back.
can any of you change yourself to look as if you are some sort of sexy goblin?
Let's see. Yeah, I know.
Could do some sort of fan dance, entice them over here.
Yeah. Yep, I can do that.
Just like in Star Trek with Uhura, I believe it was the undiscovered country, if I do recall.
Yes. Yeah. Nod. Yeah. I at this idea, I will cast disguise self, I suppose, and turn myself into a sexy goblin at the behest of my good friend Chester.
More of a suggestion or no, more than a request.
Done!
However, I will say you are quite fetching as a goblin.
Thank you.
In
She's
Mura's interpretation, what does a sexy goblin look like?
In detail, please.
In detail, please.
Pictures allowed. Throw in chat.
Yeah, probably like a 3 foot ish, like little short stack, little busty.
I came back at just the right time.
Yeah, you did. Big ears and like a cute little like goblin dress. I guess it's just like something a little high neck and like a little sexy with like 2 slits and like little heels. If a sexy goblin.
Excellent.
I hate this.
Don't
so
Google
much.
sexy goblin. I'll tell you that right
No,
now.
don't.
Not
Never
on
do
your
that.
work. Not on your work computer. Jesus Christ. Hey, I'm on camera.
How dare.
How dare?
Fine, but
Your suit fits. Okay, good. Just say that. Just
He
say
probably heard sexy goblin and then just had to come in and see what's going on.
I
Yeah.
feel like yes. We're going to a wedding in a couple of weeks.
Is
yeah,
it a sexy
so
goblin wedding?
It is.
it actually is. That's why it's so at the forefront. Okay, I like get on. We're trying to lure them up, right? So Mura like goes to the edge and is like, "Hey, boy, what's up? Don't discriminate. He, they, she, theys, they, theys, everybody. I like them all." Boop boop be-doo.
Chester gonna duck down and sort of hide, behind
Yeah.
a rock or something.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, Linger will scooch off behind a tree.
She does the Angelina Jolie thing with the leg where she just like, whoa, like presents one of the
Oh, yeah.
the little gobble legs and is like, hey boys and girls and non-binary pals, everybody.
Make a performance check.
With advantage.
Yeah. Do I get advantage, Mitch? Do I
Let's
get
Mitch.
I'm proficient. I could help.
play some music? Tempting.
I'll say just a normal performance.
Mitch. It's a 10.
Okay, what if Chester was also doing that song from the 80s? Oh, damn it.
Careless
Real
whisper.
deep one. Well, no, I
Are
was
you,
thinking
you
of
thinking
the, like,
new bow?
yeah, that one.
And then simultaneously getting his invisible mage hand to have her hair look like it's like blowing in the wind. Seductively, I should specify.
It's very seductive.
I will say
So she's in a
Chester, give me
twister.
a performance check.
All right. I'm a bard.
No, I think someone playing Careless Whisper on a kazoo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes. This
Lucky
is
7.
fantastic.
This is going so well.
To be fair, I've never done this before, so just keep that in mind.
So it is
See-
Careless Whisper on a recorder.
See, it actually turns out that a sexy goblin isn't at all what we thought.
Oh yeah,
You're like, this terrible mod monster with
yeah.
scraggly teeth, no boobs,
I mean,
bunions on her feet.
if the goal was to get their attention, I mean,
You see, kind of towards the outskirts of the camp, a few kind of turn around and are just watching. But for the most part, most of them seem pretty unfazed.
How dare?
Mira, this is not a reflection on you. I want you to know that.
I feel very reflected on. I don't know what to do now.
They're just kind of
Is
watching.
is there a group of them? Like, is this group within 60 feet of us? If I can pin it again.
I will say sure.
Okay. Why don't I cast Fairy Fire on these groupings here, and that way we can have a lot of them lit up, making it easier to hit them with various spells and such. And then we can pop off from there. What do y'all think?
Wait, I need you to repeat that. I was distracted by the recorder sounds of Careless Whisper.
Well, I could cast a little Fairy Fire on that grouping
Mm-hmm.
in this
Mhm.
general area. He points, and then a orange circle appears. And then that way, at least a whole whack of them will be easier for us to hit because they'll be lit up
Oh, yeah.
potentially.
Maybe
And
then,
spook them.
That could be the signal. That could be the signal to start popping things off, as it were.
So what, like here, the
Yes.
fairy fire?
Yeah, as long as I can get. If I could get, I don't think I can get 3 groups. Yeah, whatever I can get 2 or 3.
Okay, good to know.
What do y'all think? Plan, perhaps?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. who
It's
can?
our plan B.
Because
Okay.
Plan A was goblin me.
You
Yeah.
can just yell out. Yeah, I know what'll get them. Just yell out. We're a bunch of inexperienced adventurers with tons of money and loot on us.
Do it.
You
That's
laughed.
what's
That
sexy.
happened in my last session.
I cast it. I think I accidentally casted it twice, but it's
Last time you
definitely
can
been
just-
cast.
Give yourself one of your spell slots back.
Yeah, where are my spell slots?
So the fairy fire
Yeah.
drops here. And it's a dexterity save from all three groups. And any objects. Are there any objects? No. There's just a grid that's decided to overlay itself over the top of my grid. Excellent.
We love
That's always
grids.
fun.
Oh, we'll figure that out. I'll be right back.
And there's not even grid snapping anyway, so. Cool. Let's do the dexterity saving throws then, if you're going in with the fairy fire. Your DC is a 13. We have.
That's measly 13.
Whoops. Goblins, hello. Show me goblin. Show me goblin. Why no stat? Stat, please.
No. No stat.
It's not showing me goblin stats. That's annoying. I think I know what their dex is, but I just like being safe. But, that's fine. He says, crying internally. So, what does your fairy fire look like, Chester?
I'm going to say that it is rainbow.
Mhm.
Nice.
Rainbow in hue. And definitely sparkly. Sparkly rainbow. Like a unicorn's fart, we'll say.
A
Okay.
unicorn's fart.
Yeah, famously sparkly rainbow. As we all know.
Mhm.
We
Yes, truly.
have. Okay, fine. So I'll get rid of that. Edit. Can I? No, that's annoying. Add condition. Custom condition. Fairy fire. How long does fairy fire last again?
10, I believe. Let me double
That's what I was
check.
thinking.
Radius. Oh, 1 minute, sorry.
1 minute. I
Yeah.
also thought it was 10 minutes. But good to know as you cast fairy fire and you watch as these harmless flames begin rippling over the supple goblin bodies. Sorry, I'm just
Ew!
I'm,
Why are
I'm
you
stalling
being
while I
really
put my dice
weird?
down. The flames are rippling over this group because it just hasn't put an indicator on them, which is kind of annoying. The other two seem almost entirely unfazed and unharmed by the fairy fire, as the ones who have been surrounded by flames, you see as they kind of look down, look up, look down, others all turn and stare at them. Are you guys doing anything as they are all starting to look towards these goblins who are on fire?
Crying. Oh, that one.
What was it?
just-
Attack?
Yeah, getting
Attack.
ready to attack.
I can
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
In that case,
All right.
if you're going to run in and attack, do you guys want to roll some initiative?
Yeah. can we take our other break?
Yes, I was gonna roll initiative and then go for break
Yay! Good, because I gotta pee.
because it's a good time
12.
to do a break after rolling initiative.
Where's initiative? Fuck. I don't know where. I got it. Oh no, I don't need a plus anything. I just need
Bup,
Anger.
bup, bup.
a s-
Wow, we are really
Yeah, we're not
seven.
doing
Actually, mine's a 6. I don't know why I have a +1. Oh, because my dex is +1. Yeah, I
Active.
get.
Can I not just set them all to be active? There must be a mass select.
It's so
Whoops.
many goblins.
Oh yeah. I really should have anticipated that you might just run in and attack. But I thought there were
But we
enough that it was a
didn't.
deterrent. No, I know, I'm joking.
We tried to seduce them for some reason.
Yeah, we did.
to lure them.
Yes, seducing them was given as an option. Okay. Excellent. It's not showing me their initiative. So, I will roll their initiative whilst we go for another 10-minute break. And we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Bye!
Bye.
I served the Soviet Union.
So,
Every time. And this time, you guys were audible on stream. I just put us back on in time for Ethan to proclaim, I
good.
served
no.
the Soviet
We've been
Union.
We've been outed. They know.
Fall back.
They know. Oh my
Um,
god, I'm such a beverage goblin. I've got a tea.
Are you a
Diet
sexy beverage goblin?
Coke. That's up to our viewers, and a water.
Sexy inclusive beverage goblin.
A sexy, inclusive beverage goblin. Body inclusivity as well. She thick.
so we're back.
Okay. God.
Where we left off, an entire group of goblins had just been shrouded in fairy fire. You guys are currently about 20 feet up a hill and about 40 feet away from the Goblin Camp. Or the closest horde of goblins is probably the easiest to say. And we, of course, rolled initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Poorly.
And it's just whole groups of goblin hordes and then warden. And then whole groups of goblin hordes at the end. But it's fine, because for the most part, there's not been any indication, other than the sexy goblin dancing at the top of the hill, that there's anything to worry about at the top of the hill. So, for now...
That's my sexy goblin.
Obviously.
Boy. Obviously.
The sexiest goblin
Obviously.
voice. Where is Horde 10? Here's Horde 10. They are
That
going...
indicates that there's a horde 1 through 9.
I mean, they're all on the map.
I'm not gonna look at. I refuse to look at the map.
They are going to move over here to start investigating. You can see they are very noticeably picking their way through this encampment. There are large kind of areas of what seems to just be just like bubbling mud or tar that they are very deliberately skirting around. And that's them. And then I need to find these guys who are coming over here to check on their buddies as they move into the ones who are covered in rainbow-colored flames. And you can just hear faintly drifting voices up the hill, just kind of catching snippets of the chosen ones and other similar ramblings as far as you're aware. And these guys are going to come along over here. And then it's Warden's turn. What would you like to do, Warden?
Well, let's see. Which way are we coming from?
South of the map.
South.
And these guys were the ones who were fairy fired.
Right. Can I place my own token? Is that how this works?
No. So I should do this. There we go.
Okay.
Which doesn't really put you where you are. So I'm just gonna. Oh no, Rip's here.
No, in spirit.
Let's delete
Not-
that token. Where's Chester's token?
Not in person.
I see Linger, I see Warden, I see Mura. I don't see Chester.
I moved myself. I was just sort of guessing where we
There,
were.
you moved yourself out of my field of view. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That seemed approximately.
Boop. There you go.
All right.
Oh no. What has happened?
I guess I'll move up to here.
Okay.
And yeah, we got a lot of goblins to get through, so let's get hacking and slashing.
Okay, so you're just gonna start charging in and hacking at the goblins.
Yeah, I mean,
What else are we gonna do,
Yeah.
Mitch?
I don't know, you could have sat and watched.
We
You were the
tried
ones that
one thing.
decided
It was-
attack.
that was the mission, right? I'm not mistaken
Well-
here.
Not
We were
exactly.
tasking.
Okay, so you charge on in. You have advantage because they are currently surrounded by fairy fire.
Epic.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, we're gonna fucking die.
Roll for murder.
Uh-huh.
Someone is. Okay, let me.
Oh, fun!
How do I roll this? How do I roll you? Hit. There we go. 24.
That misses. Because
We're gonna die.
there's a group of them, they actually have an armor class of 42.
What
Yeah, no,
the
24
fuck,
hits.
Mitch?
24 hits,
Oh.
of course it hits.
Oh, God.
You
Sorry,
big
didn't mean-
joker, you.
Oh, I realized I didn't roll initiative. Hold on, I didn't roll advantage. Let me see if that's. Let me
Ow.
just
Oh,
double
yeah.
check, make sure it's not 20. Yeah, it would have been 19 anyway. Okay,
Cool.
so I make
Um,
sure I miss a 20.
12 slashing damage. Excellent. As Warden just comes charging in, and in a matter of seconds is just carving his way through the horde.
Good.
Yeah, Warren just looks back like this was mission, yes.
Yeah.
It does seem like this was mission. Hmm.
I
Why
mean, they
does
didn't
this-
say don't kill them all.
Why does this not do the thing? Okay, cool. It's not doing the thing. Well, I'm using my /4th edition minion rule stuff that Lindsay might remember from last campaign. That I had a lot of fun using so I can throw a lot of enemies at once without it actually being a piss take. As Warden just comes wading in and demolishes the entire first group of goblins single-handedly.
Thank you.
Right.
The concentration on them was giving me a bit of a headache, so I appreciate that.
And they're just all like so close up together. With that, can I just do like an intimidation check maybe?
Sure.
Like I'm not expecting anything huge. Just like, oh, I just came in and just like killed a whole group of them. Like maybe that might get the others to 5.
I don't think that's doing
Nice.
shit.
No, but the actual act itself is still quite intimidating, nonetheless. It's just how intimidating.
Right.
And how effective it is, we'll say, rather than is it intimidating, yes or no, because I think it's pretty undeniable that someone wading in and murdering 10 goblins at a time is quite intimidating, regardless of what is rolled on a die. Does that end your turn?
It's not quite the Goblin Slayer like glowing eye, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Excellent. Which one's Goblin Horde 3? Goblin Horde 3, raise your hands. Goblin Horde 3. Oh, pretty scared. You watch as they, not massively, but they are just kind of starting to back up a little bit as they bump into the approaching horde behind them and start babbling amongst themselves in Goblin. And that will end their turn. Goblin Horde 1 are gonna come and see what all the hubbub is about. Just in time to see Warden carving up their friends. As it is now Chesterfield's turn.
Alright, well, he's gonna take up his traditional spot with... is this this horde here, would I get sneak attack? Are they next to Warden? Like diagonally next counts as
Yeah.
next, I guess is my question. Yeah, okay.
I think it does. I can never remember if it does or not, and I think so far I have been ruling that it does, so I will continue.
I'm pretty
to.
sure. 90 some odd percent sure. Okay, so as he's taking out his dagger, he pushes a button and turns it into a rapier.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, look at that, everyone. You're in trouble now. I suggest
There's a
laying down
moment
your
of
arms.
as they all see this happen.
Ooh, well, maybe we can wow them. Oh, wow.
Lay down your arms as I attack you.
Roll to hit.
23.
That'll
I
hit.
assume will hit. Take this damage, you little rapscallions. A mighty 9.
I liked that
and
season.
then his last 5 feet, he's gonna get behind Warden.
Okay, so you're moving away from them without disengaging, yes?
No, I can disengage. I'll disengage.
Didn't you use your bonus action for the rapier?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was for flavor, but yes, I did. So, yeah, then he'll move away without disengaging. Or no,
Okay.
you know what? He'll stay there then.
Okay.
I don't want to be attacked.
Me either. And I feel personally attacked by this.
Okay, cool. 9 damage. I mean, you are skewering most of these goblins. There is in this horde 2 goblins left. Speaking of goblins, it's Mura's turn.
Yeah! She's still sexy goblin self. She feels like she doesn't know how to turn it off.
That's fair.
Wait, does this come with... You know what? I don't think I had to use a spell slot for this, but I'm not going to be using a spell slot, so I'm going to check on that in a minute. Which goblin horde is the one that you were hitting?
Well, the first one was dead. The second one is nearly dead, and it's this one that's not pinging for me. There you
I
go.
see it. Well,
I think
I'll
I'm just
hit this
lagging.
one. That's like, I feel like I'm lagging too. I'll ping this one that's directly in front of me, and I'm gonna hit with an Eldritch Blast. Blast them, baby.
I will say they do have a little bit of cover from the tent that's in front of them, but that's still enough to hit them.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
I was
4.
very nervous about saying that, given how your
Yes.
rolls have been so far on hard.
Don't worry. I
I
rolled
knew.
a 1 for damage.
I was like, the minute I pipe
Fuck.
up about this cover, you're just gonna roll nothing to hit and be like, damn it, why did you give them cover?
No,
But it's fine.
My
But
fault.
with the force damage, you guys
4.
watch as one of Mura's eldritch blasts just rips through the top of this tent and just blasts the back 4 goblins off their feet to sink into this tar pit behind them. Are you doing anything else, sexy goblin Mura?
Probably gonna move like... Wow, I love it when I pick up my little thing. I'm gonna move like 20 feet here. Maybe like well, hold on. I was right here, I believe.
If you click and hold to ping and then drag,
Same.
you'll measure without moving.
I did.
Cool.
Well, I measured with moving, so I'm gonna move up a little bit on the ridge so I can get a little bit of a better area because I have a plan for next time.
Hmm.
Fireball.
No, I'm not that high level yet.
Does that end your
That's
turn?
it. That's me. Yeah.
Linger.
Just checking something.
Was that you doing all the measurements?
Yeah.
I could just see the
Wanna-
arrows popping up in preparation.
Yes. There we go. Gotcha. Sweet. So roughly in this area here,
Mm-hmm.
a 10-foot fun ball of quaking necrotic energy will hit all 4 of these groups. So that's fun.
Nice.
All 4 of them. Damn.
Yeah, I just measured. Can't.
Excellent.
Yeah, using the things.
Mm-hmm.
I will cast Shatter. So DC 14 con save from all 4 groups, please.
Okay. It's a good thing I have 4 sets of dice on my table in front of me. The first group is...
And it says Thunder, but it's actually necrotic.
Yes, because you can change it as your Order of Scribes. That's what it's called, isn't it? Order of Scribes?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Cool.
great.
I just had a moment
subclass.
of scribe school, order, scribe, order
Yeah. That's
in my brain.
Favorite
That's
school of wizard.
2
Most wizardy
fails,
wizard.
3 fails. What's your DC? 14. 1 pass.
Okay. So 13 points to 3 groups, and then 6 points to utter.
No, they don't have
Yes.
udders, they're goblins.
Well, listen,
You don't know their lives.
They're not trying hard enough.
maybe that's why our sexy goblin didn't work right, because we had the wrong
I
physiology.
had no udders. Ugh.
Shoot.
I
Next
will
time.
let you decide, Linger, which group would you like to be the one that succeeded?
How about the one in the
one?
back?
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know which is which. And she's way back here. So it just makes sense that the one in the back, just because they're the furthest from ground
As
zero.
3 of the groups just detonate. and
Yeah, and they all turn. It's like a cyan mist that just sort of like erupts in the center.
love that. And they drop. As part of this goblin horde towards the back start scrabbling back in horror as half of their group is also dropping and succumbing to this strange mist that is starting to rise up out of the ground. Does that end your turn?
And for safety, let's see. We'll move. It's so weird that it doesn't do it in measurements of 5. Anyway, there we go. She moves back.
Yeah.
Now we're done. Like 29
okay.
feet. No. What's
Chester
30?
definitely gives Warden a look of, Jesus Christ, I'm glad she's on our side.
You can't see it, but I'm sweating under this helmet.
This is like the second time where it's like,
Yeah.
okay, what can Linger
That's what I
do?
was thinking.
Linger decimates them.
Yeah, really. Fuck.
We all have
Meanwhile,
our
I'm like
strengths.
Eldritch Blast.
To be fair, it was also Mura last campaign was like, oh shit, there's still 10 of them. Not anymore.
Just like this puts an arm over Chester. Chester. Just be like, let's just keep her happy. Yes.
I would say, yeah.
Scary.
Excellent. Goblin Horde 9. Number 9. Where's number 9? Oh, it's all the way up here, that's why.
But not
They are
large.
going to... Exactly. Start coming on over here to investigate this cyan mist that's killing everyone. And then they're going to action to dash over to there. There we go. As they're all just trying to figure out what's happening, and then slowly, as they come into view, they see Warden and Chester. And they're like, but that's not... Are there two separate things happening right now? Goblin Horde 6 is these bad boys for life. And they are gonna head on up towards Warden and Chester. And you are both just swarmed by a horde of about 10 goblins. Just slashing and clawing and biting. For the most part, the attacks all scrape off Warden, but Chester, you take 2 points of slashing damage.
Hey, none of that.
As they are just going nuts at you. With multiple outraged cries of, "You killed our friends!"
Tried to warn them.
Goblin Horde 8. Oh, my shard's frozen. Is my zoom okay? Yes, my zoom's okay. Cool. As long as zoom's... Oh, zoom minimized itself, god damn it.
Ooh, what happens when that happens?
We all vanish from the screen.
Ooh, magic.
There we go, we're back. Hello. We could still hear everything, it's just the cameras all vanish because OBS pulls the camera feeds from Zoom. Excellent, right. Goblin Horde 8 is these ones who are going to spot the spellcasters up top. But because of how the hill is, you guys do have half cover right now from the goblins down below. However, they're gonna move on up to here. And you watch as you guys can both hear as the horde kind of swarms forwards, and you hear a cry of, "Bring forth the chosen ones!" As two goblins step forward, you can see these kind of like almost somewhat similar to Mura in a way, just these like etchings and markings all over their skin as they just burn this bright red. Their eyes just go completely glowing red. They raise their hands up, smoke starts to pour from their palms, and they launch 2 bolts of fire your way, which will completely miss Linga and Mura.
Yeah.
Without any bonuses, I rolled a 3 and a 5, so with your half cover, I can safely say that's not going to hit. As you guys just duck back behind the little bit of hill cover you've got, and these fireballs blast overhead. However, where is the just search for this? It's really annoying. This is all I wanted. Here we go. I don't want to put this in chat, because then you guys could probably see it. I'm gonna add them, and then I'm gonna remove them so that they're not showing. There we go. They're not showing, and they're not part of initiative, but then at least I have their stat block to hand. Set inactive. There we go. But as 2 of these goblins launch their fireballs towards you, they both need to roll percentiles. In fact, let's make it more fun for you guys. Linga, roll percentiles, and Mura, roll percentiles. You're each rolling for the goblin that shot at you.
What am I rolling?
D100s, percentiles, please.
there they are.
You did
Okay.
say that.
Watch them just drop a fireball on
70
themselves.
even.
Nice.
Hold on.
And
18.
18. Oh. Okay.
Oh?
That
Tell us who
horde
did what.
and that horde.
Ping them again?
Well, they're gone.
Vanish.
Okay.
And
In a
then
fireball or vanish invisible?
just vanish.
Shit.
However,
Gonna need.
linger, glaring daggers at the one that shot a firebolt at you. At the moment where it's vanishing, you could have sworn a long beard of feathers just erupted from its face before it vanished.
The fuck?
What?
The hell is that?
What's that mean?
This is a custom wild magic table?
Oh, right.
Well, Hoppa.
That will end Goblin
I had
Horde.
totally forgotten
8's
about the
turn.
wild magic.
How many hordes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fine. Goblin Horde 10. Goblin. These nuts.
No. I hate you.
Sorry, I can't stop my brain.
Maybe you should. Lobotomy
I wish
time.
I could. They're gonna run along over to here and start gibbering, jabbering, and stabbing at Chester because Warden's
Oh,
just
no.
out of range
For now.
for now. Oh, I'm sorry.
Silvery barbs. Silvery barbs. Casting
Remind me what Silvery Barbs does.
You
'Cause
gotta
I
roll
used-
again.
oh, it's cool. You put it in chat. Excellent. Magically distract. They must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. You lucky son of a bitch! I rolled a natural 20. Let's re-roll it.
That's why you scared me there. Probably would have killed me.
Cool. And
And you know what? I'm gonna be a real jerk and give myself advantage on attacking them for being mean.
Does a 7 hit?
No.
You dick. God, what a dick for protecting yourself. Ugh. Don't you know it's DM versus players? Ugh.
I have no AC or hit points, so I gotta do what I
I
can.
have no money, and I'm very small.
Yeah.
Mura,
Hi. I
You
have
hear-
no money and I'm very small.
scrabbling, scraping, and climbing along next to you. Where did that
How,
roll
like,
go?
Grubbling. What a word.
Invisibility ends when it attacks or casts a spell. Excellent.
Oh God, they're invisible.
Not
Oh
anymore.
my God,
They've
they
just
didn't
attacked. As a horde of goblins appears next to Mura. Wow. Both the same roll. What's your armor class right now? Because you've got mage armor up, don't you? So it's 14.
Mm-hmm.
No, it should be higher than that, shouldn't it? I don't. Wait, my
I don't know, it's showing as
major-
14 on my screen.
It doesn't say that I have mage armor on, even though I clicked it earlier.
Oh, you have to add the condition.
God.
So where it says condition and then mage armor, you gotta click that.
Hit condition. God, Mitch. So complicated.
God, Steph, why don't you just already know a brand new tabletop that we've just started using?
Okay, save. Okay, now I have it on.
And it still says 14.
What is mage armor? Truly, 13
Show me
plus
mage
dex.
armor.
It okay. It is 13. It's 14. Yes, that is correct.
With mage
Excellent.
armor, it's 14?
Well,
Oh boy.
My
Both of
dex is
those
+1.
rolls, because it had advantage because they were invisible, were an 11. And fortunately, your mage armor is a 14, so a 13 does not hit. As they are
I
just
say no.
clawing and scraping at Mura, and just this barrier of water that is your mage armor is blocking them. And finally,
Oh man.
Mura understands why Linga gives her so much shit about wearing her mage armor.
Yeah.
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 Stay on top of that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And these guys, who are real fun, are
Oh
gonna
yeah, just do that.
run along up here. Because just Warden opened with just an absolute decimation. So they're going to attack. I don't know why I was rolling twice, because they're not invisible. Luckily, I caught the second die just before I dropped it. With a dirty 20 to hit.
Oof. Yes.
And 3 points of piercing damage.
Oh no.
As they're just jabbing at you with very similar looking spears to the one that you saw in the sewers.
Oh, perfect.
Good to know they are guilty. Guilty.
You
And it's
fool.
now Warden's turn.
Alrighty then. I will
Unleash hell.
basically. I'm gonna aim for the ones on the left 1st. This forward.
Yeah.
Those dirty, dirty hordes.
Mm-hmm. Because they're covered in sewage.
Mm-hmm. And tar and mud. It's just a real gross time.
17
Hits.
slash. That's 9.
9. There is 1 remaining in this horde.
Epic.
Just looking at the carnage around
Ow.
him.
Now I'm going to action surge.
As he's just like, bring it. And you're like, okay.
No.
Poor thing, but
I'm attacking the one in front of me now.
Okay.
14?
A 14 will just hit.
With 9 damage.
There weren't many of these guys left. They are now dead. There were 2 left. So I will say yes. Because there was
Indeed.
enough damage in that. You take out the remaining
Nice.
guy with them as well. Because there was like 2 guys left, and usually the way I run this is it's a pool of hit points that represents like the number of goblins left. And there was
love
like
Cleve.
3 goblins left. You did 9 damage.
perfect.
Jester, I will go support our spellcasters.
Very good. I will
will-
take these ones out right beside me in a moment. Yeah, I'm looking down at you, goblins.
He says, as it is now his turn. If that will end yours, Warden.
Yes, that will end my turn.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I just said I was gonna do with advantage, which I might need. Yeah.
Why-
then.
Oh, you've silvery barbs.
Yeah. It didn't help. And by
No.
that, I mean I will do that another time, probably. Let me
A
just
12,
disengage.
unfortunately, will not hit.
Yeah, he's gonna bonus action disengage. You know, he's just gonna hop in this tent, close the flap behind him.
Excellent. Mura,
Hi.
Hello.
linger on deck.
Right. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, can I move like right here without
getting
can
an
move around them.
opportunity- Yeah, I'll move right. Excuse me, pardon
Yeah.
me. I just gotta do this thing. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
As you hear, wait, one of them just, wait, it's a woman. As you just thunder wave.
What? I forgot I was still a goblin.
You missed
Yeah,
your chance.
I know, right?
You could have had me, but you don't.
You did it.
I have like a. It's not a hex blood thing. It's a water lady thing. Hold on.
Water lady.
Water lady. Mhm.
Water lady.
I think it's part of my sorcerer
sorcerer.
stuff. So yeah, that I every time I don't know why it's not in here, but I'll go to where I need to be to look at it very quickly. But yeah, it's like I get an extra something damage on it. So let me just look at my character really quick. Sorry. Should have done this already. My fault.
It is.
It is. I get as a bonus action you oh no, that's not it. Maybe I don't have it yet. Anyway, I will do that though, because it's fucking funny. No, I swear to God, this is a thing I have. Hold on. When you're 100% certain about something and it doesn't exist. I don't know what I'm remembering.
Are
Anyway,
you thinking of
but
Heart
now
of the
that I-
Storm at 6th level that does extra damage when you
yeah.
cast a spell of first level or higher that deals lightning or thunder damage? That'll be why it's not showing on your sheet. You probably
Yeah,
remember it from when Mura used to have it.
Yeah, but am I within 30 feet of a Layla?
Like a game show right then.
Yeah.
I will say, give me a very quick perception check as you're currently in the middle of Goblin Horde.
I'm gonna percept. Come on.
Perceptor's gonna percept.
20.
Hey.
As
20.
you-
Let's go.
Look around briefly in your moment of panic as the Goblin Horde appears in front of you. You realize the tingling on the back of your neck that you could feel was the ley line running through the middle of this Goblin Camp.
Amazing.
I'm gonna use my I'm actually gonna use my feet. Not the one on my legs. But when I cast a spell within 30 feet of a ley line, the spellcaster can tap into the line's power to use to augment his or her magic. It requires a successful ability check using the spellcaster's casting ability without a proficiency bonus. It is a DC of 10 plus the level of the spell, which in this case is a 1. And then I guess I get to roll on a table or something, Mitch. I don't know. I don't think I've ever
Yes, the
used
table
this.
should be here somewhere. Let me just try and find. There's your feet. Right below your knees. Here we go.
Yeah.
So yes,
Like dwarf.
when the ley line is
It's
tapped
all
successfully,
triangle.
it does depend on whether or not the ley line has been locked or unlocked, because people can lock specific effects into a ley line. But yes, give me your roll to see if you are.
Is that
able.
just gonna be a straight? Is that just gonna be a straight charisma check?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 16.
16. There you go. So if you scroll down underneath Phaelost to Heroic Feat and click on that,
Yep,
it will
I
show
see.
you the tables and stuff. This is a weak ley line, and
Okay.
you can just click on where it says D10 and it will roll a D10 for you, as it is unlocked.
It rolled a 2.
A 2. I just closed the table. You can delay
I
the
don't-
effect of your spell for up to 5 rounds. If
You
want to.
can.
Yeah,
I
you don't have
I
to.
wanted to take effect immediately. Well, that didn't work out really well. And I need a con save of 13
Yes.
from them. And if they fail, they fall 10 feet back, which I assume is off the ledge.
It would be, but they rolled a 16.
Well, they take half damage, which in this case is 2. Wow, what the
Wow.
fuck? Shitty spell. I hate magic. What? They
Well-
don't get pushed back either. Damn
You
it.
killed 2 of the goblins.
Okay.
So there's that. Does that end your turn?
Okay, that's my turn. Wait a minute,
Linga.
no,
Oh.
I have a bonus action. Yeah, I guess because I feel scared now, I'm just gonna use my bonus action on my turn to shoot myself up 10 feet in the air because I'm very scared with my Temptress
Okay.
magic. That's my turn.
Excellent. Linga.
Just a second.
The one issue with playing a wizard is just like the 20 minutes of measuring you have to do on and in your turn. Or in between your turn, even. Because it's all well and good measuring beforehand, but people move.
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go right here, and then we're not gonna do anything damaging. Instead, we're gonna use thaumaturgy to send a swirl of creepy ass whispers to this group right here, telling them to stand down, and it's like all layered and whispery.
Damn.
And yeah,
Make-
scary.
An intimidation check with advantage. Because they don't know where that's coming from. They're pretty focused on Chester and Warden, who's now moved away.
Okay, hold on. I have a knowledge, the knowledge of the past life thing. I'm gonna do that too, because both of those sucked. Where are you? Where? Features and traits. A D6. Please be decent, D6.
I believe it is a d6.
Yeah. All right. So 9 plus 4, so at 13.
13.
Be scary.
Okay. Cool.
That's what she do. That's my turn.
Excellent. Number 9 is going to start to back up. They're seeing the carnage unfold around them and they're not happy. You can hear the murmurings and the cryings of "Fall back!" as they are starting to back away. Horde 8 are invisible. And they're just gonna head on over here. And at the top of the round, you hear, if I can find my things and hope that they work, because I've had some issues with Wavelink recently. But okay, that's just completely crashed my stream deck. Excellent.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
I need that for the controls. Yes, please. Wavelink open. There we go, there's Wavelink. It's back. Stream Deck's still not happy. Cool. Bear with me. Don't know what's happened here. So goblins, am I right? How about them there goblins?
Yeah.
Ooh.
While I restart my stream deck. Goddamn technology.
On the overlay, there's like this very slight little sliver just on the left side of your diamond, Mitch.
Hmm.
It is outside of the diamond.
Damn it.
The
Overlay.
music like slowed down for a second. It was like,
Yeah, it's doing that because my computer's having a
Rollicking.
massive meltdown right now.
oh no.
Goddamn technology.
The robots have joined us.
That is
They were right.
almost what I was about to do.
They were right. AI is taking our jobs.
Oh no!
But yes, at the top of the round, you hear, and I'm hoping this works, now that everything went crazy. I would appreciate it if you would stop defiling my subjects. You do not need to flee, my children. Stay and fight. As you see,
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
I gotta zoom in on that.
erupting out of a burst of fire, just here on the edge of this tar pit, which should have now
Not
shown
a
up
fan.
because I clicked show. You see what seems to be a woman. I know, right? Almost glowing with this somewhat ethereal light. You can see these kind of glowing markings and tattoos all across her body. As an errant goblin is kind of running past her, she just brushes a hand along the back of its head, and you watch as it stops, turns, and similar markings start to appear on its body and start to glow red. And with that, we will end it there and we'll pick up next week.
No, not next week. In 2 weeks.
2
I won't be
weeks.
here, though.
I keep forgetting that. We will pick up next time as the song ends as well. What amazing
Yeah,
timing.
look at that.
Wow.
It's all scripted, guys. It's all scripted, all of it. This is a
Oh, yeah.
scripted show.
I mean, surely it's obvious at this point.
Like we buy our scripts off of Critical Role. We buy their discarded ones that they decide not to.
Yeah, we don't really. It's more that somebody steals their trash and then
Yes.
scans it. And we buy that, and
Runs it through a couple of translators and
yeah,
It's me. I just scroll through their garbage.
yeah.
Excellent.
We do what we gotta do.
There's a
You know,
reason they call him
it's just so
Badger.
good. Yeah.
It's true.
Well,
I had to bite Liam O'Brien once because he got in my way, but
Oh my god.
he was out there throwing away some latte or whatever, and he startled me, so I just
Yeah. I mean,
Just
you gotta
went
do what you
nuts.
gotta do.
well,
right.
with that, we will see you all next time for the epic conclusion of the Goblin Camp encounter. Who is this woman? What does she want? Why is that goblin now on fire? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Bye.
Dun, 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 dun.